Hello, my name is Ilona. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I did, and in the Netherlands we have two Christmas days, and I know around the world that's quite, how do you say that? I believe everyone, pretty much every other country just has one Christmas day, but we have two. The first Christmas day and very original, the second Christmas day. So the first Christmas day I visited my parents, and the second Christmas day I had the dogs I take care of, who always come Friday, and I really enjoyed having them around, and we went for a long walk. It was cold, but the sun was there. It was just beautiful, and I really enjoyed their company. And well, we're heading towards the end of the year. There are only just a few days left. I'm hoping we'll go out with a bang, but I don't know. We just have to wait and see. I do notice that the energy is really changing. I really feel this more positive energy, like a bubbly energy. I've been experiencing that for a while now, but I just notice it's stronger. It just gets stronger day by day. I think the 21st of December really opened up a portal. I do believe a lot of energies were activated, and I'm starting to experience it. I really enjoy experiencing that. It makes me like this happy feeling, and like I've said before, I truly believe that everything is going to be fine. Everything is just going to be better than what we can even imagine. But there's a lot of things going on. Again, it's too much for me to even talk about. And Iraq, there's things going on. And if I'm not mistaken, the QFS will be kind of implemented from there on. If I'm not mistaken, it's a very important country. And in the USA, things are happening. You just see more and more things in the media. Just even the Netherlands, just around the world, people are waking up. You could just see that people aren't buying anything of what's being sold. It's kind of just falling through. So I just want to take a look at the media, just worldwide, what's going to happen with the media. I'm also wondering, because I also watched a video from Simon Parkes, Christmas, I believe, edition, and he was talking about that they're probably going to keep the people, or at least the puppets, in for a while, but they will change course. And he wasn't certain there was going to be like an EBS. I'm not sure what the option is. So I'm just going to take a look at the media, whether the media are now finally realizing they have to cooperate, or whether they need to pull the plug underneath it, pretty much. So I'm just going to see where the media is at, the energy right now. And this is globally. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles, that's the card above. The Five of Wands, that's the central card. The Tower, that's the card in the past. Underneath we have the Page of Swords. And the future, that is the Four of Swords. Well, that's interesting, because there's still some infighting going on. So I don't believe that the media are willing to just cooperate. I think parts of it are cooperating. That's why we see more and more other influences and other voices. Even in the Netherlands, we see different people finally, with all these table talks, and finally people with other arguments. So far, it was just a propaganda show. So you see things coming out, you see things in articles, in newspapers popping up with different perspectives. It's still not a lot, I have to say, but it's kind of coming through. So I do believe there are other influences. That's the Page of Swords. There is a certain curiosity. So people are waking up. More and more influences will come in that will help with health-wise, because I think the biggest focus is getting rid of all these restrictions concerning what's going around, because that's pretty much the the biggest problem right now with the wasp sting and the things that are going around, so to speak, with all these restrictions we have now in the Netherlands as well. And in other countries, they're asking for more restrictiveness. And the strange thing is what's going on is we don't have a lot of cases anymore. It's actually dropping. So it's very strange with the things are dropping, the cases in the hospitals are dropping, and we still in this very restrictive phase. It's very strange. I do believe that other things are going on. I might take a look at that as well, but that will be in a Dutch video because it concerns more the Netherlands. But things are going on, and in the media, there's still some parties fighting, don't want to give up, don't want to give up their power. I do believe that they are losing, because in the future, this is a standstill. So this is interesting. This is like completely standstill. So I do believe that, I think the how do you say that? They might cooperate, but it's also, well, possibility that you just pull the plug, actually, that there's going to be a standstill. They're not going to cooperate, or they won't, it can go on this way. So there has to be, a choice has to be made by the Whiteheads. What's the best way to proceed? They don't want to, if you do use an emergency broadcast system, it can really scare the hell out of a lot of people. It's just, a lot of people are not awake. There are more and more people waking up, but still we have this part, a lot of people that don't want to wake up. They just want to stay in their little bubble, and they want to believe everything, and they're lining up to get the third wasp sting and probably the fourth, and I don't know, there's so much going on there, and it's just, so I do believe that they will just take it off the media, because this is not going anywhere. They will try, and they have been trying, I believe, to do it, that people can get used to it and people can change their mind, and there will be like this course correction, so to speak. But I think it's not going to go anywhere, and I do believe that people will need to really have this shock effect, so that they're kind of just hopefully snapping out of it. But I don't know, I do think that there are a lot of people are going to be very confused, very angry, very sad. We have other things coming out about the damage of the wasp sting. It's very, very sad now. You see young people with problems, heart problems, people coming into to the hospital with really strange complaints, a lot of heart failure, blood clots. There's a lot of things going on. So that's coming out more and more, and people do understand or starting to see the combination of the wasp sting and what's happening, especially when it happens very quickly. I've actually read an article which has surprised me very much. It was in a Dutch media, which is RTL, which is actually quite known. They actually had this article. It was still propaganda, but they did put in there that I believe a woman lost her husband to what's going on, but then she lost her daughter, and that had to do with the wasp sting. They actually put that in the article, that it was the wasp sting, because she got that morning, and a day later she was gone. So, but that the woman that was talking about this said, well, it was just very rare, just 1 in 3 million or something like that. But it was amazing to me that they put that in a very, how do you say that, RTL, a lot of people read that. And I'm like, you are putting out there that happened. So a lot of people will be like wondering, well, there could be 1 in 3 million, but what if my child, or what if my husband, or what, whoever is that 1 in 3 million, that person will be gone too. So it's more and more is coming out. So I do believe something's going on. So I also want to look at the global energy, what's going on. The global energy, what is going on? Let's see. Again, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So it's actually connected most likely with the media, because that's right now the biggest problem. So let's see. This is the 4 of Wands. That's a central card. This is the Eight of Swords. That's the card in the past. Underneath is the Queen of Cups. And we have for the future the King of Swords. I'm just gonna... Another card. This is the Three of Wands. So this is interesting. I just took an extra card to explain the King of Swords. So believe it or not, but we are in a better energy and I can feel it. I can just feel globally a lot of things has been clean. A lot of things have been cleaned up. I do believe that after the meeting in Antarctica, that things have, certain people have been removed. Other people are still what they're doing, but I do believe that made deals there and they are coming through. You can just see, I think, a new meeting that was supposed to take place in like February or January got cancelled concerning a certain group of people. So that they're losing their grip. And I think that more of them are cooperating, so to speak. So there is more this feeling of community. I do believe this energy is, how do you say that? That energy that I'm picking up, that beautiful, almost bubbly, I can't really explain it, but it just makes me very happy. This is just very beautiful, joyful energy. And it's spreading, it's how do you say this? It's going everywhere around the globe. Well, if it is a globe, but let's just say around the world, the energy is how do you say that? People are picking this up. People are starting to experience this. And when we do that, when we let it happen or let it in, if we're open ourselves up for this beautiful energy that's been sent to us and that's really raising our vibration, if we let that in, we are going to start manifesting it. We are going to start seeing it in things around us. In the past, we were restricted. Our energy was very restricted. So it's beautiful to see that, like this beautiful new energy, more new health, new. Just feel everything growing. There's just this beautiful new energy growing. We're going to look at health in a different way. We're going to look at ourselves in a different way. We're going to have more and more connection, feeling connected. And this is quite interesting. This is for the future and a wait and see. So there's a plan. Again, this is a very calculated person or more energy, very calculated. And we have to, in a certain way, wait and see how this plan is going to unfold. But there is a plan. I just truly believe that. And we just have to wait and see how that's going to unfold. I do believe they make changes last minute, but things are happening. And I understand people are frustrated and wondering, well, when is it going to happen? What is going to happen? But just see how much has already changed with last year. See how many people are opening up, how many people are waking up, how many people are starting to understand that we are spiritual beings. That really our source is spiritual and that's how we manifest. How many people are waking up to that? It's just in a way an incredible time. I understand a lot of people are also in horrible situations, and like I've said before, my heart goes out to you. But we will get through this. We will connect more and more. And the more we connect in this beautiful energy, it will be like, how do you say it? We're all connected. So that's why the connection is so important. If we're connected to ourselves, to God, to our souls, we are connected with everything around us. And people will start to feel that and will start to open up. And then that's when we will see the true changes come in. I do believe for a lot of people it can still be shocking, the changes, but a lot of people are really waiting and seeing what's going to happen and are open for it. This is also about embracing everything that's coming our way. So I want to leave it at this and I hope to see you in another video. Bye.